answers.
going
Yeah.
on?
Is it
I'll answer after
that
my
weighted
run.
of an answer? Damn. Everybody must be feeling bad today. Damn. Wasn't ready for the question, I see.
I mean,
How are you today? Fucking Vietnam flashbacks.
Okay, stream should be live.
Yay.
reopens phone.
Cool.
Hello there.
How many cars have you got left?
General Kenobi.
Don't ask me a question.
There's like
Um,
7 cars left.
6 or
something
7,
like
I
that.
think. Yeah.
On average, do you know how long it took?
Well,
12
not
to
asking
13
for it.
10
minutes.
to 15 minutes.
Okay.
How come?
Okay. No, I was just gonna live stream afterwards. I was gonna see that I didn't want to like overlap.
Ah,
Well, maybe the last 5 minutes, but
we'll see.
It'll be fine.
Alrighty, so it looks like we have Terabyte next. Is the stream working? Yes, the stream is working properly. Hopefully, things go well. Now let's make sure. Is your engine good sounding? It doesn't sound weird and jank at all?
Sounds fine now.
Oh, really? Oh, it fixed. Oh, okay. I was just having
What is
piss
that
take.
red line?
10K.
13,
Well,
good. The
pretty sure it was
time is
10K
in.
too.
So we have 1, 2,
My car's
3,
9.
4, 5. We have 6 cars left. Okay. Hopefully everybody is in, and the advert at the beginning of the stream is done for you guys. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I wasn't trying to roll forward, but that's what happened. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that 1 meter you've gained. Atrocious.
oh no,
I'm gonna say,
banged.
I think they've made V12 sound bad again.
Yeah.
Pretty
It just
good
sounds like
They
a
made the
buzzsaw.
V16 good.
Yeah, the V16 sounds awesome.
Ironically enough, was planning on making the V16 supercar recently because of it.
Hey.
Cool. What are you planning to stream, by the way, Ruben, after this?
Ironically enough, I was going to do a V16 sports car, just normal sports car.
Do you want to, like, when I'm done with my rally stream, do you want me to just continue my stream and then verse you?
Us? You want to make one too?
Yeah, I'll just keep my stream going and we can stream at the same time.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So it's something I've been planning to do for a while, and I had one planned for this coming weekend. But I don't mind doing it with you this weekend.
Yeah, two
Give it
birds,
a-
one stone. Why not?
A bit of a trial. It's something I've been trying to do with twin turbos for the longest time. And
Rye is a bit of an awkward one to plan with, to be honest.
a little bit. They also they burn out very easily.
Oh, definitely.
And they always leave things to like the last second and are always unprepared. So
Yeah.
whenever I'm doing
I like to
anything
see
with
stuff
Rye,
before the bridge.
I try to make things very clear and very easy.
Yeah.
Like he is.
Hey, Ruben, I know something that could do with a V16.
Yes, and it will be getting a V16.
Wait, what?
Good. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Phil, I've already told you before.
Oh, does he know, does he?
Just a little bit.
I mean, I might, but
Not
my
anyone
memory
else,
is
though.
terrible.
That's understandable. It's good that you forgot.
Oh dear.
French noises.
You're
For your own
doing
health,
actually
it's good.
very well. Give me a very stable as you go off the road, but still. And your car is quite fast.
620
hoping he
horsepower.
suffers
I'd
in-
hope so.
I'm hoping he suffers the hairpins of the power.
So yeah, as I was telling my viewers earlier, if you guys want to be YouTube Premium, you won't get any ads, you don't have to run an ad blocker, all that sort of stuff. And it really helps out creators that you watch a lot. So, if you want to support people but you don't want a channel membership because you'd have to have like 15 different channel memberships for everyone that you watch, YouTube Premium is a good middle ground. And I kind of wish that you could make your own YouTube Premium only content. Which I think if they did that, then channels like Rooster Teeth and who are the other guys that do it? Like Float Plane and
Yeah, Float Pain, Linus Tactics, yeah.
Yeah, and there's one other one. Corridor Digital. They
Oh.
would then potentially have another alternative to make income. Because a lot of people are not going to these third-party websites just to pay a subscription. And probably, I'm not going to disparage them too much, but probably they're all data collecting and selling it to advertisers. I don't know about Linus. They may not, but I'm guessing the other ones probably are data mining.
I don't think Linus would, to be honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like anything he would actually do.
I think he's got too much morals for that. Whereas the other ones,
He
I
has a
don't
lot
know
of the
them.
morals.
Yeah.
He's Canadian, so...
He's also, like, his businesses
Teaching
are built around having morals. So,
Yeah.
I think it would be
And dropping
incredibly
graphics.
hypocritical. If it comes out that he's data mining, I'm going to be so upset with him.
I'm going to be annoyed, yeah.
And by data mining, I mean data collecting, by the way, guys. It's just,
Yeah, yeah.
You just call it mining because you're mining your resource, which is your viewer base and your user base, is what I meant to say.
They're playing Minecraft.
We're searching for diamonds.
Today I play Minecraft, but all the diamonds are my viewers' IP addresses. Gone wrong.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine that? Oh, that would be
Leaking
fucking
everyone
hilarious
IP.
as a video.
That would be
Nifty
some good
Smith,
content.
I think it's Nifty Smith, is a Minecraft YouTuber. Get on that. All diamond blocks are your viewers' IP addresses.
They just post you on a world map, and they have like a almost 1-to-1 ratio, and you just like spawn exactly where your house is.
Apparently
block gets broken,
GTA doesn't
your
like
IP
to
address is
support
leaked.
YouTube, which is fair. I get that. YouTube as a company is getting shitter and shitter at every turn. So I understand that ethos as well. Maybe don't run an ad blocker though, because you really do hurt YouTubers with that.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't have
You're getting
monetization.
you're over 1,000. Now you just got to get up your other metrics.
Yeah, it's so painful because I have to, because you have to do it within 365 days. So every day it goes lower and lower.
Oh, did you
Because
have a spike
obviously-
last year?
I did have a massive spike because remember I was at like 50 subs for a long time, and
My
then it just
viewership-
expanded.
My views and watch hours are going up, but my money is going down. It's because the ads are worth less now, but over the previous 28 days, I also had like one of the biggest months I've ever had. Not the biggest month,
Yeah.
but one of them. And it's just the money is going down and down. I'm like, no, I was so close to making a living. I was halfway
Yeah.
there.
January.
And now I'm
My,
a lot behind.
My
And you lose somebody to me. Yay.
out of 4,000 public hours that I'm supposed to get, 4,000 public watch hours that is, within 365 days. Last week I was at 3.2k. I'm at 3.3k. Now I'm at 3.2. It's gone down by 100 watch hours.
Oh, you were getting so close.
So I was, but then I just kind of tipped off for a bit because I got way like I had that burst. Remember where I did like a day, like 2 days off, one video, 2 days, one video, you know. I
What
got
do you
so
do at the
burnt out on
moment?
that. Frostpunk Friday, Toge Tuesday, so Forza, and then I'm trying to aim for at least 1 or 2 automation videos, so 4 videos per week.
That's a fair chunk.
I should have just said 4 vids.
Yeah, I mean, I get
Yeah,
it.
that's quite a bit.
Luckily, with the way, like, obviously automation and beamng, you got to add a lot of editing into it. You got the time lapse, you got the match cuts, you got it's obviously the law stuff that I do sometimes. I've got to do that. I've got to find B-roll footage for that. That takes like an hour and a half to fully edit that, and it annoys me. It's not like, oh yeah, it's just an hour and a half, yes, but it drains me because I never used to be good at it. Obviously, my start was just.
I
shit.
don't think
Just
I
bad.
had more than a year left in me if I didn't get an editor.
Yeah.
I probably would have quit YouTube after another year.
Yeah.
So thank you
um,
very much, Jordan.
I'm British. I'm good at everything. It's okay. I am the savior of the world.
Including conquering. You're British, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I'm just conquering your YouTube channel this time.
Let's go, England. Score some fucking goals.
It won't be long till I've taken over the panel. It's just me. I have no idea what he just said.
Something about scoring goals. I
Scoring
don't know. I don't watch
goals.
football.
You mean
Gross
soccer?
sports.
Yes.
Oh, for God's sake.
The only good
Oh, that's
sports are
okay.
ones with engines involved.
I mean, soccer is the term that the British came up with, so I mean,
Is it? Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Is it more
the
football?
English are the ones that came up with the term soccer. It's because they didn't want to compete with other countries that use the term football. They use their hands predominantly for whatever reason, but okay. Yeah, then they're like, well, internationally we'll call it soccer. And now they get, like, the British get upset when they call it soccer. They think it's, like, a term that somebody else made. It's like, no, that's what you guys called it.
We're very hypocritical people, to be fair.
Yes, we are.
I know you are.
But then again, we probably all should boycott soccer anyway, because of the SIA, which is the Soccer International Federale or whatever. Or is it the FIA, Football International Federale?
Nope,
that's
No,
thinking
the
of
FIA
FIFA.
for Formula 1.
Oh,
FIFA's the
FIFA,
football
sorry.
one.
Yeah, FIA is
FIA is
racist
the
kind.
sports one. Yeah, Federal.
FIA is for racism.
The FIA is the
Yeah.
racist one, yeah.
Damn it, I got it mixed up for racists.
God damn.
Sure, some people feel that way.
Oh,
It's
dear.
alarming how fast. Your time looks good so far.
Alarming. It's a 4-liter V12. I'd hope so.
I mean, time-wise as well as speed, but...
Yeah, your time is looking pretty good. You're probably gonna do like, I'm gonna guess around like at 10.5, maybe 11.
After that.
Yeah,
Or maybe I'm
somewhere
off.
around there.
Actually, yeah, I think I'm a little bit off. I
Is that
thought,
the
you were,
last
I thought you were
four?
higher than what you were.
Oh no. I'm not talking about.
I'm gonna stick
We're
with
gonna
it.
be a low 12. I'd say a low 12, mid 11.
I'm gonna say
somewhere
like
in that
area.
mid
Crashes, yeah.
11.
Good point. No crashes.
Yeah, okay. I was 3 corners off. All right.
I thought that hairpin back there was the last hairpin.
I thought that corner was this one.
Come on.
Rugby is football. The more you know.
Just living at red line. It's what I do.
At least here in Australia, we have the foresight to call it Aussie rules. It is still called football or footy.
Yeah.
Footy is probably
Footy.
the more common one, but we call it Aussie rules most of the time. It's because there's also rugby on the eastern states because they're uncultured swine, and they call that football as well
Big
sometimes.
hands.
Oh, Philman.
Yeah.
One thing that a fellow Aussie got surprised at. We have cashies over here as well, like cash converters.
Yeah, but I think it started
Cashies,
here, right?
I think it did, but it is the exact same company.
Yeah.
I'm
Same
not
with
quite
Gumtree.
sure which
Apparently,
happened.
Gumtree, even though being an Australian tree,
It's over
is
in
a
the UK.
British
Yeah.
is a British company.
Yeah.
It is
The
something-
amount of fucking Gumtree adverts I see is so annoying.
Also, Gumtree is getting a lot worse recently.
Oh yeah, I haven't touched it.
Over the last couple
At
of
all.
years. Their lack of moderation is also making a lot worse, so people are not showing up anymore. Like, they're just not going there.
That's fine.
Oh, I said a mid-11. You did an 11:21.91.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Holy
620
cow.
horsepower, 4-liter V12. Yo's at T Cerberus, everyone. Woo!
What is
Connor
cashies?
Martin's ask. Yeah, I was about to say.
So in the rest of the world, pawn shops usually just don't exist. Secondhand stores
Not that
do
kind of
exist.
pawn.
It is
Hey.
exactly that kind of porn. No, it is.
But in Australia, I'm just gonna skip this song. Oh, it's Nefix again. In Australia, we a company started up. There was a secondhand store at first, but we really started to lean into the pawn shop aspect of it. That yeah, haha. It exploded, and that's cash converters, and we call it cashies.
Oh, one good thing we also have it's called a computer exchange shop. We call it sex.
Why not?
It's CEX. It's fucking brilliant.
I used to work there actually. It was
I was
painful.
a sex worker.
I'm
Isn't
sorry,
CX
it was
also
painful.
Canadian?
I don't know, but it is really, really big here. Like, there's tons. There's like four of them in Bristol, near me.
Oh shit,
So-
you're local.
So
God.
that was terabyte.
Oh yeah, I am local. Yeah.
Wait, why'd you
Yeah,
go on
yeah,
1121? It was 1129.
Was it? Oh.
There you go.
I think London's got like 5, 6 of them. So
I'm gonna just say one more person, then I'll do my lap, then we'll get everyone else's lap. So, Watchu is up next. I gotta say, Watchu, pretty cool looking car. Very well detailed with the livery and everything.
Ooh,
It's
I'm
missing
getting
number,
Quattro
though.
vibes from that.
That's a
I'm
Boxer
getting
4, baby. Oh, that sounds so
Lancia
good.
vibes myself.
Oh no, I just saw the front there.
Yeah,
That's
you get
Lancia.
Lancia
I
vibes
saw
from
the
the
back.
front.
I was like, box.
Oh, watch it event queued.
That's a Lancia.
Ooh.
Yep, got an
Okay,
event queue.
Yep.
Yeah, where that came
That's
from.
a definite
That wide
last
body
one.
is quite nicely done, though.
Oh, my camera has delinked itself from everyone. There we go.
Yeah, that happens sometimes when some people do.
Also, the left
get to the
indicator
gun.
just on.
Aside from the
there we go.
small, the fact that the front splitter is a little not awkward where it joins at the back, the wide body is very nicely done.
Okay, even though I don't think wide bodies were very common at this point, it wasn't until later.
You've got one, Zem.
They were. I
Yeah.
mean,
You've got one.
late 83 is when they started appearing.
Yeah,
Wasn't the Quattro pretty wide?
Quattro was
Uh,
damn pretty wide.
The everyone
first
not,
one, not
the
so
late
much.
83.
it was a little
Oh,
bit
yeah,
wide
no,
body,
it
but it
was-
wasn't like
Space
egregious.
wide body.
By 86 it wasn't it?
Yeah,
By 86 everything was mud.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, watch you. Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Should join with your group E car. Sorry, Soup Speed. This is the last event of Group E. After
Hey,
this, we're
Soup.
going to be switching to a different rule regulation.
Can't wait.
You are fast. Holy cow.
Oh my god.
You are carrying a
It's fifth gear,
lot of
too. What the
speed.
hell? I might have trouble. Is this a group? Or is it a class 1 car? Uh-oh.
Is the
That's
natural
four.
aspirated 2-liter with the widest
Oh,
possible
2
tires.
It's class 1 then, yeah.
How are you
Uh,
carrying so much speed? So your cornering is not great. I will give you that. But your like acceleration and corner entry is really
drive.
fast.
Oh, it's front wheel drive. Oh.
400 horsepower front wheel drive.
I was wondering why it was so
Okay.
sticky. That's hilarious.
Sticky.
Sticky icky.
Fuck's sake.
You guys are going to be a
They
lot
look like
faster than
max
I
size
am as
front
well.
tires, though.
Just saying. I am not good on this map.
You've
This
driven
actually
it with a
might beat
house
me. I'm a
man,
little
come on.
worried. I thought I was doing so well.
Yeah,
Watch
but
it.
you
You've driven a
know,
house
Holy
man, you have no
shit.
excuse.
you noticed how I stopped doing Friday Pike Day? Yeah.
Oh
that's-
yeah.
That's because I suck at this map and I crash so often. You guys
I
are
remember
probably
the
going to
last
see me
time
crash
you
about
came here.
7 times at least. I'm gonna say that's my prediction for myself. Hey, Fuchsia Azul,
Yeah.
welcome back.
Yeah,
Also-
unless you
I remem-
crash, I think I'm actually gonna lose against this guy.
This he's carrying a lot of speed.
Oh, that's the sign. Yep.
There he goes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Not the sign.
Hold insert if you need to rewind.
Yeah, hold it.
RKO.
There you go.
There you go.
Those signs are killer.
Yeah, I forgot about design.
The wheel spin in this car
Uh,
is hilarious.
How is the stream quality, viewers?
I can see. It's a bit pixelated, but that's just the dust
At least
kind
the
of
frame rate's
Yeah,
good.
ruining the frame.
Dust
The
is
frame rate's
down.
perfectly fine,
Frame
Okay.
but yeah,
The bitrate's no good.
It's
just-
a little low.
it's
all
just
the
the
dust coming
dust. Oh lord,
Yeah.
Phil, remember
Looks
when
like
we
how
did
much
that
further back it
practice
looks
lap?
better.
No.
Do you remember when we did that practice lap for the collab?
No. Oh.
Yeah, that like big outside like race in on Johnson map. Remember the first one where everybody was just swarmed with all the dust?
I
yeah.
remember.
Okay.
Yeah, that. Oh,
I'm gonna now switch to cinematic camera, I reckon, because we got an idea of how fast they are.
free cam.
And now you guys can see the rear end of every vehicle as it cuts off the front of the vehicle, and then miss things because of dust, and being behind things and going into trees. Great.
Oh, the first shot was in a tree.
Yeah. There's a reason why I don't use cinematic very often.
It works on more open maps. When you've got lots of
Yeah.
trees,
It does,
doesn't
yeah.
work too great.
The dust is also
It's
pretty
decent on
horrific.
automation test track.
Works well on Johnson Valley as well.
Yeah, but it just works better when it's a bit more open.
I will
He
say
likes
that
a good Johnson.
cinematic does look nice, but it is not good for knowing what is happening.
No, not
Yes.
at all.
It's just a confused cameraman.
Do I ever play in cars that aren't
solid.
automation? I've
One
just,
more
recent-
point. Ooh.
I've just recently done 2 videos that were just BeamNG cars. So, yeah.
And he is a kind of automation-based YouTuber as well.
Yeah. But I'm also running into the limitations of that, so I thought
Yeah.
I'll rush it just a little bit. I still do love automation.
I've tried doing that with a bit more drasticness, and well, my viewer count says everything. 19 views on the last video.
Which is why I'm keeping it within the same sort of ecosystem. What I would love to see from automation is exporters to other games, but apparently most companies are just disinterested.
I know you can export automation engines to Seto. I've seen people do that.
Yeah,
But that is not exporting it to a Seto Corsa, that is...
it's not
taking the
pure
data.
exporting.
Values, yeah.
It's just the graph, to be honest. Yeah.
Cinematic tree cam hype? Yeah, that was that one angle. It looks as if somebody is filming from a live location. What it looks like is either like really high quality cinematic equipment like jibs and cranes or helicopters and creeps hiding behind trees.
Or more of
They
a
won't
lawn
see me from
tree.
here. Oh, they're in their underwear.
I wonder how hard it would be to try and develop a mod for a better cinematic camera.
I think, as I
Taking into
said, you'd have to
proximity
set the
things
cameras
around.
yourself.
but-
Yeah,
I
it
need
would
one
be
that
nice.
works like the one that's in the game, using sort of where proximity are to other things and the DAEs, and sort of trying to keep it away from things. It'd be a lot of work.
It would be nice to be able to set a camera and have it automatically recognize where the vehicle is and be able to pan and like transfer to different ones. So you could set them up on the track itself.
Well, apparently
perfectly,
that is
so
something you can
as
do
it came
when
around the
making
corner.
map itself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I haven't tried
But
it
you
yet.
are always going to
Panel
have.
viewer.
You're also going to have the problem of it reacts to the car. It doesn't know where the car's going to go like a real cameraman would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real cameraman would know that's where the road goes. That's where the car's going to go. The game doesn't. You may be able to use AI maps, like AI paths, to do that as long as the car doesn't crash. But sort of give it a heads up. But I don't know if it'd work great.
This is really worrying me. I think he might beat me.
This guy is... Like, so their mid-corner and corner exit is quite slow because their vehicle seems heavy, but their straight line and corner entry is great. Also, it's a little bit wayward, which is also slowing them down and corner exit.
822 kilograms. They're on them basically minimum weight.
I was
It's
about to
front
say,
wheel
actually,
drive,
I'm
it's front wheel drive.
I'll be the
everything
fastest in
front wheel
class
is-
1. Just
You know what it
the
is?
fastest car.
Initial acceleration on a front-wheel drive on dirt is not going to be great.
Yeah. It sucks.
This
It's
car
just
just will spin a lot.
And also, trying to accelerate in a corner is not going to be particularly great with the front-wheel drive either. Though it is
Oh,
going
no.
to be a hell of a lot more stable, as we've seen.
Oops.
Yes. It's also a lot easier to
Oh,
save.
you're going the wrong way.
I was
That
about
works.
to say it's easier to save a slide in front wheel drive because you just sort of have to roll off a bit. But...
Well, what you have to do is you have to lift off the brake, do a weight transfer, but sometimes you just don't have the distance, so you just have to kind
Yeah.
of live with it.
The rear wheel drive, if you don't have the power to get out of a slide, you're just gone.
Yeah.
Or grip, I should say, really, more important.
Or the steering angle.
True.
Oh dear.
Steering angle can always save you.
I was just about to say that in the more open area, this is doing a lot better for the cinematic camera, but then it just stuck behind some dust.
This is a really good cinematic camera.
Yeah,
I can
I was-
see all the ants.
I was literally
Oh,
about to
wow.
say it.
God, that is a bad angle. Jeez, just see
There's some fine gravel here.
16 times the fidelity, 4 times the map size.
Fine dust right
Wow.
here.
God, Howard, he's done it again.
4 times the
Press
ray
the
ray
button.
tracing.
Oh, that was a good
16
corner.
corners.
Well done.
Me, when I go from a 32-bit map texture to, oh god, I was about to say 16 times map.
When the so much you could do, so much you could do anything.
Have you ever had a dream that you
Such a
went
good video.
you went?
When you go from a,
in the bing ding ding.
Actually, that's a really
In the
good camp
beginning.
right there. In the beginning.
in the
The really
beginning,
zoomed out
In the
ones
beginning.
is actually like pretty decent, especially since it's so open now.
this is turned into memes.
A little bit.
Artavelli.
Yeah, can we maybe cut down on the memeage
Yeah,
talk? It's
no
making
more
it really
memes.
hard
Yeah,
to
no more
feel
memes.
like
Sorry.
actual conversation. Alrighty, now we're going to see what they're like on high speed. So their cornering is their weak spot. Let's see if they go flying off.
Yeah, the
I
first time
need
they
to
didn't run
switch
wide
back,
on
I
that
think,
corner.
to this for a bit. Okay.
Was I pushing 200 kilometers an hour? Like, fuck. Oh, this is scaring me.
They are
Wow.
faster than you.
You
Oh,
are
come
going
on, faster
really
than you,
fast.
Yeah.
I
guess
don't
was trying
know
to-
if they're
I
going
was-
to take top speed, though. Top split, though.
I may have been a little too slow. I was trying to take it safe. Maybe the 2 crashes.
I've been told to check out Discord. Let's have a look.
Oh no.
I
He's
saw-
screwed.
Put a thing in with their cat watching a stream.
Oh.
Well, that drift was clean. Oh well, for the most
Well,
part.
you know, it was for a bit.
The end it grabbed you.
A smidge.
It
So
wasn't
one
planned.
of the things that this map is problematic with is the cut-in section is very jagged because of
Yeah,
the way the polygons work.
it's not very smooth.
I wish BeamNG had the option to change how polygons work on their maps. That would be great. Just for like the different chunks, changing the direction of the triangles would be great. Otherwise, your only other option is to have a really high resolution map.
Oh.
You could manually triangulate, but if you're doing anything more than a car, that gets really tedious.
What's the time looking like so far?
A 944, so I don't think they're going to be top. Oh, you know what, actually?
Come on, baby.
Oh, they
Oh,
could
that's
be.
right.
Because we
It's
are
gonna be
heading into
close.
high-speed section now. But there is also, like, a really long corner, which you're probably going to struggle a little bit on, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Oh. Really pushing it, like, right on the edge of the hill.
Now, watch them be, like, the fastest time by a long shot. And I'm
Oh,
just
they are
completely
going to be the
wrong.
fastest by quite a bit,
Oh, yeah.
actually.
I'm gonna
Quite a bit.
cry. I'm gonna cry.
They're a minute away from catching up to terabytes time in like lengthwise.
Yeah, kind of.
And they're two corners away.
Come on, crash
They're
now.
not close
Wild
corners,
mountain.
No,
I
but
really
still,
don't like my
though. I
chances.
suppose, yeah, alright. Yeah, nah.
they are definitely going to be first.
Yeah,
That's a shame.
my bad.
Yeah, over a minute.
Jesus.
Oh no!
No, it's
Like,
not going to be over a
20
minute.
seconds.
Best I can hope for is first place at this rate.
Well, the all-wheel drive hasn't gone yet, and that's me, so that's going to be the fastest time, right?
If you don't
Alright.
crash.
I was seeing all the gear problems, like gear
And
4 damage,
cross
please
the
use
line.
clutch.
An 11:01.
Oh, 30 seconds.
28 seconds faster. That is
That's pretty good.
excessive.
Wow.
Front wheel drive go burr.
Apparently.
An awful
How
lot
much
of
do
Let's try
you
things.
all-wheel drive
you know?
next.
Lancier moments.
Already
It hasn't caught a
great.
fire yet, or rusted into oblivion. So.
I've noticed that the
I've just
fire's gotten a
noticed.
lot better. That does vehicles don't just catch on fire at a whim anymore.
PTSD of Chromatic's V8 spooper car lighting on fire.
All right, another advert because it's been another 10 minutes and YouTube wants me to play all the adverts in the world. Hopefully that's not upsetting my viewers too much, but it is really just the in-between get set up for the next thing sort of time.
Money.
All right.
Money.
Yeah, and I want my money is hurting so much I kind of need I need all I can get. Otherwise, Jordan is going to be really upset with me only paying him a pittance.
Oh, don't worry. He's getting paid by me.
Yeah, he's supplementing my income at the moment.
Wait, what?
Oh, don't worry.
What do you mean?
Yeah. What are you doing for him?
Nothing.
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 Is there cheating
Your
in this
editor is being
Discord?
stolen here.
No,
Phil.
it's not
What are
cheating.
you gonna do about it?
Realize
As someone who was there when the conversation happened, no, it's not cheating.
Okay.
Business
some-
deal.
Cut.
It's a business.
Friends say you're driving what? Anyway,
Just because I'm flirting with him doesn't count as cheating.
It was just heavy petting.
all right,
Just
I
heavy.
am ready, and I'm gonna go full sweat mode for this because I'm gonna try to control gears, and I can't do everything and gear change at the same time. So I'll leave you guys to do the commentary.
How the fuck
Oh, no.
1,000 horsepower?
What?
Wait, really? This makes
No,
1,000
here we go.
66 horsepower.
All right, I am ready.
How much?
Quality's come.
Alright, calm down, guys. Calm down.
3, 2, 1, go. 1,000 horsepower.
It'll
Only
be
the sensor
interesting to
did,
see how
Phil.
he attempts to apply that 1,000 horsepower on dirt, eh?
Well, that's just it. Yeah, these corners are gonna be very interesting. It's definitely fast. Oh, actually, you know what? As long as he doesn't crash a few times, he actually might have a chance.
A
Understand.
little bit of
Perhaps,
understanding.
but keeping control is going to be important here.
Yeah, just watching
We
the
should
car.
talk
Like,
as much as possible and distract him.
yes, absolutely.
Press him.
It's working.
Already up.
This is the best run I've ever seen.
Well, Philmon, the creator, I really hope you do well.
Oh,
It's working!
Oi!
oh wow.
Oh wow,
Nice.
so you crash.
Freak shot.
He's taking it.
He's
Oh.
taken it well.
Not really. It's crab walking.
Just a bit of dent. Don't worry.
Quattro
It'll buff
understeering
out.
into the trees is kinda historical.
Mr. Krabs walk.mp3.
Oh, dude, imagine if you could do four-wheel steering and automation. Oh,
You absolutely could.
that'd be
would be
so
correct.
cool. No, but like an actual just
would
like button to press.
Inside
You
of
can do it
the
in the photo
automation.
mode, but that's about it.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh.
And another off.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Is that a
You've lost
reset?
him.
But he wasn't
How's it?
wrong when he said lots of crashes.
Yeah.
He's sticking to his word. I'll give him that.
I will take a pole position. If I beat Phil, I'll be very happy.
You ain't getting a pole position.
What do you mean?
You're second.
You mean a
Yeah, that's what
podium?
I'm saying. Currently.
Podium.
Oh, I meant podium. Ooh.
Bringo Burr.
Pole would be qualifying anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Was there a... Did I misqualify? What?
This is just a qualifying lap. Oh no.
You did not qualify for Group N. Get out.
Yeah, so after
Another
this, we're
round.
all going up at the same time.
Group N was kinda
yes.
like,
Oh,
no,
no.
slow cars.
Just like Rallycross. Oh, that'd be horrendous.
Where's the Joker lap? Oh, no, you just fling it off the top of the mountain.
That is the Joker at the very end.
I think his front right is bent.
Not on his screen.
I was
Can't
saying, it really
even
depends on the screens.
Damn.
He's definitely fast on the straights, but it's the corners he suffers. Oh.
Oh dear.
And the brake.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. Oh dear.
Did you
That's a
attach
big
brakes
crash.
to your car?
I braked at the bitumen braking length.
You've got turbo fans, but no brakes by the looks of it. They're not doing much.
No, you just need J-toes to slow you down.
Oh dear.
Another off.
Ah.
Tires gone.
Oh.
We need an off counter in the top right corner.
Yeah.
So what?
Oh, wow.
What the hell just
Oh.
happened? It didn't change gear when I told it to change gear.
Skill issue.
I tapped it like 3 times and it wasn't changing.
It's done the opposite of the wheel. It's just not shifting instead of double shifting.
Simply drive automatic.
Oh, sorry, quadruple shifting. What is it now?
Yeah, something like that.
Granny
Fast and Furious 18. Quad shifting.
They just have truck engines. 17 gears. It's fine.
Nah, they've just got 7 gears, but
Well,
just
they've got-
every
they've got
single
no
one has a
range.
gear shift to its own.
They got
They've
3
got
gearboxes.
family. That's the most important aspect.
No, they spell out family.
So they shift their families.
Oh no.
That's the most
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh dear.
What is that?
And at
6
this rate,
off?
Phil's not going to see his family if he keeps crashing like this.
I kinda regain hope in my time.
Uh-oh.
Well, I think Bigula might not be last. So
Oh, come on. What is that?
Ooh, car flag.
Once again.
But I want to suggest not going sweat mode. It's not doing well for you.
Yeah.
How much does this car weigh? 1218. Okay.
2.
It's 2 kgs.
It's made of top quality crisp packets.
The
It's
engine's
made
just
out
a
of the
Red Bull
lightest
tank
thing
on bloody
ever.
sweat.
A Lancia. A Lancia's rock.
The engine's just some guy under the
Yeah,
hood
just
saying
rust.
didgeridoo.
Someone
out of
took,
rust.
Airs of Italy.
someone took the entire mass of a Lay's packet and just condensed it.
Is this
And
glass
just-
half
just
full
made it into
or half
material.
empty? Sir, that glass
It's full.
is just full. Welcome to Lane.
Just for. Yeah, I've seen that
Oh,
meme
come
recently.
on.
Oh.
Ooh.
32 psi is definitely an interesting choice for PS1 engine. Is this a
A
single
quattro understanding infantry is definitely something historically accurate. You're right.
Yeah.
I just love watching the gear damage pop up. Come on,
Yeah.
Phil, use your clutch more.
It's because
Every now and again, you just hear the
Oh.
crunch.
Come
Oh, brain's
on.
gone off.
So
Are we
the
up to
weakness in my car is me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just a common weakness for your
I can just imagine your race team in the pits just talking to each other. What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, like,
Come
that's
in.
from outside.
You're breaking the car.
Honestly.
Sammy-
Quattro was
Sammy
known
breaking
for
the
being
car.
Quattro was known for being hell to work on. The short repairs that took 10 minutes in Lancia took half hour in the Quattro.
I'm not surprised.
That's German efficiency right there.
Truly.
Wolfsprung dirt technique.
Deutschland engineering.
I don't know, have you seen how the engine is located in the Quattro?
I don't even
Very
know.
far
Yeah.
forward and transversely.
Very Germanly.
You have
No,
to
no,
drop it
it's
to get to anything up front.
longitudinally. It's longitudinally,
Oh.
and it's above the transmission.
It's like in the firewall.
Yeah.
It's
In the
no,
crossing,
it's
you can't
in the
you
front.
can't lift the engine
fully,
out.
it's fully in front of the front axle.
Yeah.
It's like
You have
under
to-
the machine.
The front, sort of where the bonnet or the hood sort of latches at the front, is over the engine, so you can't lift the engine out. You have to drop it.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
You have to take the front bumper off to get to any of the front end.
Oh
And-
god.
Subarus have the same problem, but the engine is much shorter and it's like sitting as low as they can. Meanwhile, in Quattro they put it high. I don't know why. It's just as high as they could.
It's 'cause they
It
had to
doesn't
go
matter
over
with
the diff.
Subarus though.
They didn't know how to do it.
It doesn't matter with Subarus though, because the head gasket always blows before you need to drop the engine.
Had
And
gas
Subaru's
blows before you
head-
do an oil change anyway.
Subarus had four-wheel drive before the Audi in WRC with Leone.
Blow a head gasket, blow another head gasket. Finally do an oil change, blow another head gasket.
It's like rotaries with their apex tails. Oh god, imagine a rotary Subaru.
I want to buy an RX-8 so bad, but all of them, every time I see one on Marketplace, they're basically at their life limit for the engine. Like 165,000 kilometers means they're about to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they're for
Means
And
sale.
it's so
They're about to
expensive to
head
get them serviced.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're like 8 grand still Canadian, which is a little chunk of change for a car that needs a new engine nearly.
I know someone who's had their RX-8 sat, I think about 2 years now, waiting for them to have the money to rebuild the engine. They just haven't.
Is that a swap it at this point?
Oh god.
This is not America, no.
K-swap, 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 K24. Big turbo, big turbo.
LS.
No, no, get an eco
1.9
boost with the
TDI.
Okay.
Oh,
Reclass.
Oh.
Or a wreck.
Bugger.
It's time to eco boost swap it. Proper UK car culture.
Nah, Ford Transit.
Eco boost.
Eco boosty.
And then put a VXR badge on the back.
Yes.
Put a V12 out of a Jaguar in it with twin turbos.
Oh, XJS engine, here we go.
Well, it's like that Ford Transit from one of those very early episodes Top Gear. I
You
guess
wanted
it's
your
not
car
almost.
to be more reliable, and you chose the Jag engine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a 6-cylinder because it was the XJ220 engine.
Oh, was this
Yeah,
right?
it was
Six?
V6.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
V12, my bad.
XJ220 was meant to get a V12, but then Jag ran out of money and just nicked the engine from the
Yeah,
initial
they didn't
one.
have any money, so they said, we'll use a V6.
Yeah, it's the same engine that's in the 6R4 Metro, which is ironically a Group B car. But yeah, it could have had a V12. It could have been glorious.
I'm so happy that's one car at a time though, because I'm loving nearly 200 FPS. in BeamNG, that's like unheard of.
Yeah.
I'm averaging about. Oh, yeah, no, I am averaging nearly 200. It's hilarious. Minimum of 126. Oh, you love to see it.
Yeah, I've got about
Average.
100. That's nice.
Oh, we're very wayward right now. I don't know what's happening.
Well, to be fair, this map is not intensive whatsoever.
It's also fair. But it's a mixture of the map's not intensive and it's one car at a time. The one car is the biggest thing of it all, though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's an automation car.
Yes.
Yes.
Although if it's Bagula's one with like 5 passengers, and half
Yeah.
of the Steam Workshop just plastered on the side.
I honestly bet Bagula's car has like the same amount of fixtures as at least 3 of other cars in the lineup here. At least.
Mine has quite a few, but most of them are decals.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we're ignoring decals, we're talking like full-on like 3D objects. Like his wheel arches were made out of like at least 10 different items for each wheel arch. I swear.
Yeah.
And
Have
none
you
of
seen
them
my-
were the same texture.
Nope.
Have you seen my Stratos from previous event?
Yeah, there was quite a bit of parts on that one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
The 10 different wings. For those two.
I mean, wings are nothing. The body kit was full 3D fixture.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my car's body kit is made out of like maybe 5 fixtures. It's pretty simple.
I
The
think
wheel
I've
arch
had
mod is
over
awesome.
20 for
My
only
engine
the arches.
installed at high speed.
My car just doesn't have a body kit.
Same.
POV Group A.
Mine has some holes in the bumper and that's about it.
I add lightness.
Just that like this.
Simply be lighter.
Just do better, be lighter.
Yeah.
Add light.
Harder, faster, stronger, better.
Title of... No.
No. PSPB?
Oh,
No.
oh dear. What's happening?
And then
What's
Uh-oh.
happening? Why is happening?
you
Oh
gotta wait till-
no,
wait
this
till
is a
they
lot of
stop now.
time.
I fucking called it.
Oh no!
You gotta
It's
stop.
gonna take
You
a
should
while.
reset
We
at that
have
point,
a new
honestly.
time record.
Yeah, honestly, it's gonna take
It's
a
already gonna
while
be the
for you to
slowest.
stop.
Should I
You should
just
reset?
Should I just
go for
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
gonna take
like
way
gonna take a while to
too
rewind, yeah.
I
You're
don't
never
think.
gonna stop.
Oh my god.
vomit cam.
That is
There we go.
taking this long to rewind shows something.
Yeah.
We're still
Yeah.
falling.
I'll be honest. I think you died.
He's last anyway, so far.
Really?
What time is he
Oh,
on?
is it that
What
bad?
penalty do we add for that?
Yeah.
What time are we looking at?
It's 11:30 now.
I've already.
Oh, come on.
And other options.
Actually,
I don't think pushing harder is the way to go.
The problem
If
is
he
I just don't
was
know the speed to take
perfect.
corners. Because I'm just...
if you were perfect, you might not be last, but that's not gonna happen.
Just let Granny shift it all the way up.
Just leave it in third.
Flat through this. I can't say flat. You've got 1,000 horsepower.
Wait, I have 1,000
Nothing's flat
horsepower?
ever,
Yeah.
Allegedly.
You've got 966.
I didn't even realize.
I think the excess horsepower really helps you in this, really.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
well, we've already proven that like currently a much lower class was able to beat a class 1 with 620. Like he had 220 less horsepower and beat me
Yeah.
by 30 seconds nearly. It's not small. Grip is the biggest thing. Like if your car is controllable at high speed, you're gonna win.
Ah!
And if it's not you, do that.
I think you subtly have like at least double-digit offs on the track.
Probably. Oh, you're
Someone
gonna
will have to go back
there?
through and find out.
Oh, absolutely. I might.
Make a
Actually,
multi.
I can still say I'm top rear-wheel drive layout though. Let's go.
You've said that you're going
You
to
just
edit
wait
my
till the
streams, but yet
Volvo
you still have not
beats you.
edited any of the streams.
You told me I don't have to, so I'm gonna do it when I want to.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna
Well,
get
Well, there's
a
probably
massive
not
dump
much
of
point in
them
doing
halfway
them
through
like
the year.
a year later.
Ah, you're fine.
I mean, when some of the streams are over like 2 or 3 hours, I kind of feel for gears.
Let's
To
start
be fair,
talking
most
about
of the
something
recordings are as
topical.
well.
Let's start talking about something topical so that everyone can like date stamp this stream. The world's ending. Oh shit, that's just
That's
that's all the time.
Yeah.
Um,
That could have been any time in the last 2 years.
COVID's happening? No, that's any time in the last 2 years.
And across the line. I'd throw myself off the mountain, but I've already done that a few times.
To be fair, he's about middle of the pack, 1321.
You've beaten Beluga or Bagula.
He beat Bagula and he just about beat Cyber Racer.
He
By
beat the whale.
a few seconds.
And played another advert. So what time was it?
1321, I'll put it in for you.
13:21. Yeah, that's
21.
not great.
Here comes a cute
Awful.
event. Event cute.
I haven't lost
The
all
fact
my
that it
wheels
wasn't
yet.
much slower than me is alarming.
Oh dear. Will I ever be good at driving? Probably not.
No.
Nah.
No?
You know
How
what,
about
actually? I'm going to spawn this back at home. And I'm going to leave that one there for people to look at in the stream if they want to. Alright, hopefully that advert is over. So, that put me in third to last place. Or in third place, depending on how you want to word it.
Same thing so far.
Or is that? No, fourth place. Yeah,
Third.
my brain is no good. No, there's an 11, an 11,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and a 12.
11, 11, 12.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Well, this is actually a really good design. I didn't realize your inner headlights are actually just grills.
Yep.
You know what they remind me of a little bit? Those little lights that stick out with the color on them? That reminds me of like those snails. Kind of looks like snail eyes. Anyway, moving on.
Up to the grid.
We expect nothing but the best from you.
Oh god, that's pressure.
He might not make it to the end.
Oh god,
Really?
What?
What?
I'm gonna rust.
Are you-
The seals are gonna die.
Did you say you're going to rust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a
Ford.
horrific rust issue.
Oh, okay. I mean, not where I live, but sure. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Anybody else going to do the time as well, or is it just me?
Run it as well, yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and he's in last. I wonder if we'll see a sub 10-minute lap. You know, I'm gonna say probably not.
Not from this thing.
No, I mean just in general. I don't think it's really gonna be possible with two-wheel drive cars to do a sub 10-minute lap. And if they do,
of course.
I will high-five you if we ever meet in
Give
real
him a
life.
handshake.
A firm
Or the
hand.
fact that
You know
we've
what?
known
I'll
each
let
other.
you choose.
Sorry.
I'll take a photo of it and I'll put it up on my Twitter and everything. Hey, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, I sometimes leak bits of information there, or I just show projects I'm working on Twitter sometimes.
Oh yeah, I stalk you on Twitter.
Help me get up to 1,000 followers on Twitter. Twitter?
Oh dear.
I know. Phil, the fact that we've known each other like a week and you're like, hey, you should come live in Australia.
Oh, that way I could just hand it off to you, the editing. And I could
I mean, it
sit
would be
next
better.
to you. I could sit over your shoulder and just tell you, hey, you're doing it wrong. Hey, you're doing it wrong. Hey, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I would, at that point, I'd just start editing penises on your forehead randomly.
Then
As soon as you look
also,
away, Dragon
the
Ball.
Australian government is just better than the British government.
Everything's better than the British government.
Yes.
What about the spiders that we have here?
There are places in America that have cats as mayors. I would rather live there.
Yeah.
Also dogs. Also dogs.
There are, yeah, true.
Maybe a horse, maybe
I'm
a
just getting a
rabbit.
lot of
You never
complaints from
know.
people about, like, ugh, Twitter. Or ugh, social media. I fully understand.
Yes,
Yeah.
but also no.
That was a pretty... It looked
Oh.
like you cleared that after you crashed, but then, yeah, you popped a tire.
I was
Sorry, and rolled over, I mean.
If we want to talk about something that like has a timestamp, how about when what was it? Insulin Company? Someone impersonated that and dropped the stock by like
Yeah.
how much?
Yeah.
How many did they lose?
It was insane. It was absolutely.
It was like
ridiculous.
over 100 mil, wasn't
Is
it?
this with
90
the
mil.
blue
or
check
something?
mark thing?
Yeah, check mark, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
Because
blue check mark.
Elon thought it was a very fucking. He thought it was a very smart idea,
Oh,
just
wait,
to get
wait,
people
wait.
to pay for it.
Here's something even more topical and relevant. What about the fact that America's TSA no-fly list was
Oh yeah.
was hacked and leaked?
Oh yeah, that.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
weird one.
Oh, another one.
Hilarious.
When you have to work at a security area, not a big security area from
You didn't realize that was solid, did you?
Nah.
wrapped
wait
around
to-
that.
She
Jesus
went for the
Christ.
sign.
Signs with respect in this map.
Oh dear. Doing worse than me right now.
Oh, watch the
Like-
sign.
Massive frame drop there.
I'll wait to a playground
Not
to do a
sure.
cinematic camera, I reckon. Then we
Due
don't have
to all
to fight
the-
with trees.
Due to all the leaks that have been happening by War Thunder players.
Yeah, I was about to
If
say.
you-
I was about to
if
say
you're-
you
if you're-
have
yeah,
to
if
be
you're trying to
asked.
get with- If you're trying to
Wait,
get
what's
in
the
with
War Thunder
Lockheed
thing?
Martin. So War Thunder players have been leaking confidential information on newer vehicles as they've been
So
released.
many.
So things like the F-16, the Challenger 2,
tanks.
the Leclerc.
16 leaks.
So basically, different nations' vehicles have been having their specs leaked that are very confidential in the military. So
There were
you know,
16 leaks
it's a
overall.
problem. But it's so bad now that Lockheed Martin, it's a question on their test if you want to try and join them. It's literally, do you play War Thunder?
Yep.
Next
Just
to
the
like,
entire
next to like, do
military
you
industrial
hate
complex
next to like,
was
do you
that.
hate the U.S.? Do you play this game?
Was it from Lockheed or was it from Raytheon?
Oh, it may be Raytheon. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
it's supposed to
Yeah,
be
I think it might be Raytheon from
In the
whatever.
end, it's probably both.
Yeah.
So getting back to the Twitter blue thing, I think what they could have done is, if you have a big Twitter following, you probably have an income anyway, is what they should have done is kept going with the current way of doing it, but then saying now that you have the instead saying now you have the ability to buy the check mark via a subscription. I think that probably would have been a much better way of doing it.
What, like a YouTube monetized thing of like you have to meet certain things
Yeah.
and then you could be you're checkmarked.
You-
I
you-
understand that, but at the same time, they still should have had it where it's, oh, you're official. We understand what this
Yes.
background is. We need to fully fact check you.
Yeah.
But that was it. I think they should have fully fact checked you, and you'd be able
Yeah.
to do it.
I think if you fact check, or you request a fact check and pay like a nominal fee, which
Yeah.
covers the cost of somebody spending the time to make sure you are who you are, which is really problematic in the first place anyway. Then
Yeah, there's a
go, okay, now you can apply, like pay the subscription to have the check mark. Which I think
There
would
was
have been a
guy
much
who's
better way of doing it.
Several years, changed his profile to, I think it was a CIA's picture and name and everything, and said just random things. And the fact that he can get the blue verified tick now is gone pure chaos. For him.
Yeah, because there was a lot of troll posting on Twitter. Why would you think that that would stop
Yeah.
and not be abused? Like, it was a pretty dumb idea. I will
And it made it
admit,
even worse as well.
It's not like it was
I
that
am not a
expensive to do either.
an Elon fan. I think the guy is a disgusting human being.
Oh, he's stupid.
But he's also not particularly bright sometimes.
No, he's not.
He has the he had the potential to be his thing. You know, he's smart. He's just not smart.
Yeah.
Does that
I
make
think he's
sense?
He's smart, but he isn't.
If he really wanted to, he could be a really sort of
I
powerful
think he's
person who's
moderate
well
intelligence,
respected.
but because a lot of people found him very charismatic and the whole the
He's not
IRL the wave of IRL Iron Man sort of equations made him
Yeah.
think that he was better than what he was and made him start what's the saying? Smelling his own shit or buying his own shit? What's the saying?
I have no clue.
Not a
Smoking
clue, yeah.
Nope.
smoking what he's selling, I think is what it is.
Oh. Getting high in your own supply.
He wasn't really
Sure,
trying
I
to buy the
think
Twitter.
You what now?
It was the he wanted to get the funds from Tesla and to cancel the buyout, but the authorities intervened and forced them to go through with the deal.
Also, he doesn't have like a controlling share in Tesla, I don't think.
Yeah. But he wanted to get money from the investors so he can just get it for himself. And the plan
Smelling
was
your
to
own
do it through
farts?
Twitter, at least.
I think
Hmm.
there's something about smelling your own farts, or it's like liking the smell of your own farts, or something. I can't remember
I think I said
exactly.
that.
Oh, did you? Okay, yeah.
If you look exclusively at the sort of the advancements SpaceX has made, he's done a lot. If he kept that potential everywhere, he'd be great. The
Well,
issue
he's
is he fucking
also.
hasn't.
Have you heard about employee reports coming out of Tesla? Out of
And Amazon.
SpaceX.
No.
Everyone's saying
Twitter,
this. It's run like a Playboy sort of thing, and it's really dumb and incredibly stupid, and things are always like at the whim of Elon himself, and yeah, a lot of people are just like leaving because he's also very demeaning to them. So, I am not putting my. I'm not actually buying stock, but like, I'm not putting my stock in SpaceX anymore. There's other companies that are doing it a little bit smarter than he is. And also with somebody smart at the helm, I think they're going to do a much better job than SpaceX, and they will overtake him.
You can't deny what purely for, like the technology that they've developed. SpaceX
Yeah.
has done a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
the
has
landing
been a
rockets
lot
have come
there.
a long way. You know, if someone can take that and go even further, take another kick up, we can make a lot of progress in the next 20, 30 years.
I personally also think that moving to Mars is premature at the moment. It sounds like a good idea, but the problem is it would be a hell of a lot easier to fix the planet Earth's issues than what it would be to try to set up a proper colony on another world. So,
yeah, we also don't have
And
the
so-
technology to sustain life on Mars yet.
we
and
don't
we're
have
gonna
the
go down what
technology
we
to
do.
sustain life on Earth anymore. You know, it's
True.
If you can set
It's
up
getting
life
a lot
on
worse.
Mars, you can set up life on Earth.
you what?
I mean,
If you can set up life on Mars, you can save the life on Earth, pretty much.
Yeah.
because we don't have the technology. If we were to get to Mars right now, we don't have the technology to live there.
Yeah.
We aren't going to
We
for a while. So
do.
trying to get there.
What we don't
Well,
have
not
is the
directly.
resources. Because
I mean, technology-wise, what we have, we wouldn't be able to set up a long-term base there immediately. You know, we don't have the
I think
technology
we
to find
probably
someone
actually
set
would.
things up properly.
I don't think it's technology. I'm pretty sure it's just the amount of money we're willing to put into it.
yeah, I think it's a lack of like
It wasn't several $1 trillion in the U.S. Economy, military-wise. Excuse me. Like NASA could have done a lot more shit.
Just Kerbal it.
It's the phenomenal amount of cost
Mm.
is the big thing, and the cost outlay would be
Well,
America's
someone's engine just died.
GDP probably a couple of times over, but you could do it, and it would be quite easy. Starlink satellites just might happen to accidentally Crash into your house. Oh, yeah. He is also a very vindictive person. I have noticed. But he's got enough haters that he's not going to come down on me. Especially with the Starlink. I will say, though, that his Starlink is actually a pretty good idea. It's not going to be the be-all and end-all of internet. It is not great. But for places like the Ukraine and where there's other natural disasters, it is pretty good.
Well, I have to question. So you've got louvers, but then you've also got a wiper under the louvers?
Yes, I was gonna say the
really?
most pointless thing.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got a
right.
wiper
Louvers.
and some louvers.
I need to
Maybe
take
the
that.
louvers like retract. Maybe they have like a motorized part and it just
It is
retracts.
built upon a more
Yeah, there it
fleshed out
is.
model of the IRL car.
Let's
The
get a
louvers are
cinematic
right
shot here. I think this side. There we go.
Yeah, maybe whenever you want to wipe them, they just fold in half and boom.
You gotta detach them.
Yeah, they're detachable. It's weight reduction. They fall off during the race.
Apparently, Grim Reaper is bringing in the hot take, saying that he wants the world to burn, basically, or freeze. I don't know.
Wait, Phil, how do you get that camera angle?
Relative camera, which for this car is 5.
Someone's asking if there's a way for them to join. By the way,
No,
Phil.
unfortunately, the
Nope.
entrances are closed, and this is, apart from Ruben, meant to be kept to
Nope.
just. Oh dear.
I
Oh,
get
sweet.
privileges.
Yeah.
She's gone big time.
Yes.
That's,
You
not
get
worked out.
special big boy privileges.
Yes.
And stopped.
And rewind.
And very slow rewind.
Good wreck.
It's just rolling down the hill still now.
Well, it's because rewind you don't have control. Also,
Yeah,
I
I
will
know.
say that
Yeah.
the rear diffuser, not realistic for this sort of looking car. Or this time period, maybe? For rally, I don't think so. Active weight reduction? The wheels popping off? Yeah.
I call it the
Wait.
a quick
Oh, it's happened
disconnect
again.
system.
Quick disconnect.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody that's
How's
on
that?
a similar skill level to me. Yay.
That's a hell of an
This
insult,
is
that.
sleep deprivation.
that is an insult. You're right. It's the worst one.
Wait, what
This
is the
is
time?
what retail
You are
does to you.
struggling to turn that car. Well, you're not
trying
the
to climb
worst
up the hill.
time. You're probably still going to beat me by the looks of it.
This is why you don't go into retail, kids.
Don't go into YouTube if
melts
you want a
your
good
brain.
sleep schedule either.
No,
Yeah. For a
we don't talk about my YouTube channel.
I really do need to
There's
see a
more life
doctor
than
about my
that.
sleep,
Well,
though. It
there's
has
more
been
life than
pretty
a dead
horrific.
Lancia, but
Your car is looking a little worse for wear. It looks sad with the damage it's taken on my screen.
Me IRL.
yeah, it's just looking like its owner.
Do you know what?
I-
I don't want to rally.
For the longest time, there's been one video I want to make, but I know nobody knows the reference, so I'm not going to do it. So I might do it on my own time, which is Brom. Oh, wait, across the line. That'd be a 1328.
Jesus.
Ooh,
You aren't
So
lost.
that puts
that's
you...
Jacob. Sorry, I know that person.
Hey.
Oh, somebody put
Hello.
it in already. All right, cool.
This is the 4th time I've beat Phil in a row now.
I lulls you or Fonny Faxbear? Either of you.
I'll go next.
Also, I had Brum.
Yeah, Brum. You've seen Brum, right?
Yes, I had a toy of Brum. He lit up.
Oh,
Some
really?
Ow.
Oh, that's
Toy of Brum.
fantastic. I love Brum. Thank you, Jacob. Though this one is a stream, not a video. I'm gonna guess that your wheels are probably gonna pop off a lot if you
I
don't
wouldn't
shoot
be
on the straight and
surprised.
narrow.
It's very is it green?
It's very green.
Yes.
And very red.
All right, Jeremy. Are you ready?
Thank God.
Ready.
Okay. Timers, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
This car will never not look funny.
In case you didn't know, it is indeed front wheel drive.
What's
You
that?
Okay.
L plus FL on the front, on the top side.
If
front
you
wheel drive.
remember, I had an F last time. I was doing a race, and then it's just like, hey, is L plus ratio still funny?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. L plus FL, because I am the Florida man.
If we're
I
having
feel
to
like the
ask about if
exhaust is going
things are
on
still
the
funny,
toilets.
am I still funny?
You've never been funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ruthless honesty.
I'm British, what do you expect?
For you to invade me.
We've already done that.
This is the last of the Group B, Jacob. After this one, there will be a new event, and there will be a live build for the new event, and everyone will have 1 hour to make their car if they're in for the event.
Oh man.
Oh, so we're not going to get a warning on the first race of the next event then, it's just going to be on the day. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Okay, that's terrifying.
I got a little bit of a better.
What?
I was gonna be like, maybe I have a chance to actually be awake, depending on if Phil wants me to host the next race as well.
Well, is it a good time for you right now?
It is a great time for me.
Okay.
I am Eastern Standard Time.
Let's go EST.
Sure.
EST gang.
What time
So
is
when
it?
the event was supposed to, it is 5 p.m. currently.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
And
beautiful time.
how long do you stay up for until, usually?
If it's on weekends, I can stay up till like 3 in the morning, which
Oh,
is
okay.
why sometimes your events were okay,
God.
but it just kind of depended.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it would be nice if it happened at like, 6 p.m. my time.
Oh no.
Oh dear. You
No!
Oh,
No!
Just
Rewind, hold
insert.
insert, hold insert.
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
bring you back.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Thank
not
God
I,
that
not
hold
I.
insert works even after you've respawned.
Yeah.
Time to retry again.
There's many things
I've
that I
also-
don't like about BeamNG, but that's one thing that's really cool. What I would like is the ability to, like, maybe go into the parts picker and just say repair just this part.
Ooh.
It would be nice.
That would be so good. Now, I know that that's
Remember back
probably
when-
coming with their way in which they're doing the career mode. They're probably going to allow you to... No, they've done a me again.
Dead.
People did not put
break
brakes on
the
their
ball.
cars.
Not wrapped around a tree, more like in the tree.
That poor walk that did.
I couldn't memorize the
Oh.
voice, I don't know any of the breaking points really.
It's done in Porsche Carrera.
If your joke isn't dark, is it really that funny?
Yes, dark humor. My
I
favorite.
remember a while back there was a mod that let you reset the car's like driveline damage, but you kept the physical damage, like the bodywork and that.
Wasn't there
It's
also
like-
like a bug in Beam that you could do that, where you could like repair the just the engine and transmission basically?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think it was a mod. I think it was just like a weird, like, funny thing that Beam used to have.
Mm.
So
A broken
somebody
drive
did
shaft
make
presses a
an
button.
info
Now
mod.
I no longer have a broken drive shaft. I think the YBR used that a lot actually. Does YBR still exist? Oh
No.
god.
I think he
stopped doing
no.
it
That's
for a
a
while.
He's sort of left YouTube,
YouTube
which is
kind of-
unfortunate. I
Wait,
Wait,
enjoyed
which
his
one's
content.
YBR? That's the guy in the yellow clothes that covers his face?
I don't think he
Yes.
actually ever had a. Did he ever have a
think so.
face cam?
He did
probably
face
He had a
reveal,
face
yeah.
cam, yes.
Towards the
but
end.
his face
Yeah,
was never
towards
part
the
of
I
his
don't
content.
Jesus
know him.
Christ.
I've never really watched any of his stuff, but a lot of people were talking about him, so I looked up and saw his like he was getting cancelled by YouTube sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
They
that
weren't
all
paying
about?
him, I think.
I think apparently from him, he said is like apparently there was something with accidental terrorism dispute.
What?
Like it was some false flag of like YouTube copyright, getting him not copyright, flagging him for like something else like that.
Oh.
Even though all he does is BeamNG content, he's the perfectly safe channel, but it just somehow flagged him for some reason.
Which,
I think that's what he
considering
said.
the size
You
of
can
his
probably
channel.
look at this video.
He's the reason I actually got into Beam altogether.
Yeah, because he used to do
Okay.
some really good mod reviews. and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I grew up watching his content.
Yeah.
Hey, if
of
you guys
them
want to
just
see mod
reviewing mods.
reviews, there's Simulator Adventures, which is a guy that I've done a few things with.
Yes, I do watch him. Yes.
I like his videos. They're like, even though he's like a really tiny creator, he's got the chops, I reckon, to go all the way up. I think he could well outdo things like Neological and whatnot as well. If only
I
YouTube
watch Neological.
would give views to the correct people, though.
I used to watch Neological, but I've just found it got to be very, very, very samey.
Yeah.
It's very formulaic.
Also, very targeted towards children as well.
Yeah,
Dude,
him and is it Komodo?
Komodo, yeah.
Yeah. Which is really weirdly close to Commode, which is like a portable toilet.
Oh,
It's a
you're
little
talking about the
concerning,
YouTuber called?
Yes, not the dragon.
I think
not the
I've
dragon.
I've heard about him.
Oh.
I got told I should do something with him, but I don't think I've ever looked him up.
Let's
The
go.
CRX on
reduction.
stilts has flipped. Yeah.
I do get
Every
recommendations for
single real life.
collaborations, and I'm like, a lot of them are like people that just don't fit my style.
Yeah.
Like, I've tried to contact AR12, but I've not really hounded AR12 to join
Oh.
any of the group events.
Have fun.
Because
Have fun with him.
God.
He is a very different sort of creator. Have fun with him? How come?
Extremely
What's wrong?
different. I don't know, but from he's got lack of communication from what I've been told.
Oh,
And,
really?
like,
Okay.
I've seen some people. I'm not quite sure who it was, but I remember watching a video of someone trying to reach out to him, and it's just apparently. Well, he's Canadian. You know how Canadians are. Look at Ray.
fuck you.
Look at film. Look at Canadian as well.
I will say, someone that, apart from the fact that they sounded dead tired during the recording, the Shiny Odd collab was beautiful. It's just basically
was
20
that
minutes of you guys
considered that was
crashing.
really sleepy?
Huh?
Was it considered that was really sleepy?
I might
Shiny.
consider.
Oh, you're saying that Shiny Odd sounded really sleepy?
Yeah.
Oh. It's been
It
a while
sounded
since
like
I've
he'd
watched
only
that
just
video.
woken up.
Yeah, when was the last time Consider uploaded? Fuck, it was a long time ago.
Considers
Oh, it was-
burnt out.
He's the reason I
and
got an automation.
he also doesn't really like automation that much anymore. So if he was to
Yeah.
come back, he wouldn't really do automation stuff. And I think when an automation YouTuber tries to do anything other than automation, their views plummet. And ask Rue that. And ask me that. If you have a look at any videos of mine that aren't automation recently, like Project Cars, their viewership is dramatically less. So
Yeah.
he gets really down on that. And he's instead focusing on music, which he loves. So all the power to him.
Fair enough.
The last video he posted was a year and 9 days ago.
Yeah.
He's
what
done a
now?
few streams with automation lately. Well, I say lately.
Wait, who has?
Since then. But
Consider
Shiny.
his. Oh, you're talking about Shiny. Ugh.
Shiny, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Shiny
He's
Odd.
done one or two.
Shiny Odd's more of a Twitch person. A hell of a lot more of a Twitch person.
Yeah, he is at the moment.
Yeah.
He has
But
been
when he
for
does these
years.
videos, they are really good quality,
They are.
Yes.
which is nice. He puts a lot of
And-
work into them, you can tell.
I kind of, when I started doing a lot more editing on my videos, I really tried to make my flow more like Shiny Odd sort of stuff. Even though Shiny Odd is very memey and very young orientated, I still did enjoy his videos quite a lot. So I tried to model at least the flow of my videos on his sort of videos. With the not showing every technical detail and instead just kind of showing the highlights that actually matter and when it's actually an entertaining sort of me talking about it as opposed to just every single thing. And my viewership and retention shot up dramatically.
Olzu, you have rear drums? You're a madman.
Oh,
Isn't that realistic for the time?
not really, no. For a rally car?
Not
No.
a race
Sorry.
car.
Well,
Not
this
on a race
is
car.
weird.
Oh dear.
Oh,
that's a
dear.
roll.
The Stilt CRX has stilted itself again.
This is still optimized for the, was it Johnson Valley?
Yeah, isn't it lower than Johnson? Oh, right. No, it's higher because of Johnson Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't lower it because I'm just like, it'll be good. I don't know what type of rally we're doing. Oh, no.
I mean, you could have adjusted it here in
In
BeamNG.
B, yeah.
There is suspension height
yeah,
offsets.
I forgot about that.
Fair enough. I have played Kerbal Space Program in the past, and I think I've done pretty much everything I want to do in it, so there's not really a whole lot more to do in it.
You excited?
That's
for
why I'm
KSP
waiting for
2?
KSP 2. Yeah. It comes out, early access comes out this February.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
24th
also
or something? I'm
it's-
buying it.
it's basically
They-
just an updated version of Kerbal Space Program 1, right?
No.
Oh, tell me about it.
Everything.
Not to mention full system
Okay,
overhaul.
so in just as a heads up, when it becomes full release, as in 1.0, multiplayer is being fully supported. Mods on console are apparently being fully supported as well, which is
Ooh.
going to be cool. Mods on servers is apparently going to be supported instantly. So kind of like some server browsers from. I don't know where I'm going with this,
Are you
but
going-
basically. There's tons of stuff. Like they've looked at what communities have done, and they're going to be introducing a lot of stuff. So
Actually, this
different
is
solar
community
systems. So you're gonna be able to solo hop.
Nice.
Yep, you're gonna be able to solo hop. They've got remastered stuff. Like if you have a look at their videos are really really fun to look for,
Are you
and
able
there's
to do
very like
superstructures
small
now?
stuff.
Because previously,
Pardon?
if you tried to make really big things,
Yeah, they're doing.
Oh, Mega
structures
Structures
as
are
well.
doing they're using
Oh.
Unreal Engine 4 right now, but I think they're updating to 5.
can
I'm
you
not quite
yeah,
sure,
that's
but that's
for
gonna be
potentially
good.
do a Dyson
1.1
sphere?
is 1.0 is going to be on Unreal Engine 5.
I don't think Dyson Spheres are going to be able to be done, but habitats are going to be a main thing, and you will be able to make a habitat. Also, if you ever watched KSP 2's trailer, if you're a big fan of like the older stuff and like you used to be in it from a long time ago, then you'll see they have the same vibe with the same song as someone did a cinematic trailer for themselves. So the graphics also look extremely phenomenal. You don't slide anymore whenever you touch the ground. They've changed a lot of things. Apparently they're making a what's it called, the VAB, like 2 times as large.
Are the base physics going to be the same? Because I know sort of
Base
getting to
physics are not going to be
learn-
the same from what I know. I've had a
We're
look at
getting
it.
to learn
Kraken is no
like
longer
begin
from
and
what I know.
stuff.
The Kraken is no longer, maybe.
That's very good.
But yeah, they had a chance. Who did they record? They recorded an actual rocket, and I forgot who it was with. That was with Boeing. Recently, I say that recently. It was like November.
Yeah.
That's recently.
But it looks great.
I just want to
Absolutely
say
great.
something. My phone stopped timing.
Mine's still going. We'll
Oof.
Thank God.
Oh,
Man.
I am also about to add KSP 2 to my Steam thing. So I haven't
Yeah,
yet.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be on my wish
Oh.
list.
You overshot that.
No!
It's going to be $50 on Steam as well.
Fucking
that's
what?
not a bad price.
American dollars?
Yeah,
That's
50.
actually
Okay.
not bad for a game.
Ow.
That's gonna be that crazy.
That'll be about 1,000 Australian.
Yeah.
And obviously,
60
once
CAD.
it's early access, so you don't have to pay anything else after that,
True.
because it will just fully go into its own.
I hope
I've
there's
had
no
a look at what
DLC.
they've done. Apparently, they will be doing DLC.
Well, in the sense of not paid DLC, I guess, or at least maybe like a season pass. You know,
I don't
Do you
think
really
they'll do
want a
season
season
pass.
pass
They've
for that
come out
game?
and I'm pretty sure they said no season pass.
I just can't stand like buying DLC after the fact for games like that, because you know there'll be like tons of DLC they'll add later on.
I think the only kind of DLC they added for KSP1 was kind of stuff like replica
Support
kits.
packs. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you know,
did
it's not
the
anything super
European
extreme.
Society. They did
That's-
NASA.
Across the
Yeah.
line.
It's just worrying.
1304.
1304?
1404?
1304, yeah.
Let's go.
Grim Reaper, you dropped off when them? No, the original devs are part of the same team, and the people who play the game
Slightly
are part of the
faster than me.
team. So
Alrighty.
if you have a look at how they are,
Yes,
sorry.
I beat Phil. I'm happy.
Yeah, I know. I'll boot you from my server later. Okay. Fanwad Fax Bar. Now, we expect the most from you, Fanny, because you usually do very well in events. Now, you haven't been doing well recently in Rally. Are we going to see a change in the tide today?
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
That means
Fanny
no.
has just laid down the gauntlet saying they are going to take P1. Alright.
They've just directly insulted everyone, yes.
Yep. They said that they are much faster than everyone else, and everyone else is just a slowpoke that should give up. Okay. Timer,
I mean,
are
they
you
were
ready?
starting in second. Yes.
Yes, I am.
Fanny, are you ready? Good, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I don't like it. You know, you're probably not going to win. No, you're not fast enough.
Brave move starting in second, though.
Wait, did he start
Pretty sure
second?
did that
Oh,
last
okay.
time.
Yeah, at least on my screen he did.
Why have a first gear then? That just seems like extra weight that you didn't need. I suppose there are weight limitations, so maybe it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Froze a pound
Oh,
of lead in the back
understeer.
to keep it up.
I'm just gonna go out and have supper there, but I'm gonna leave the server up, of course. So have a good one,
Alright.
Phil, and hopefully Fonny doesn't beat me. Fuck you, Fonny.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Also, thanks GP8 for all of those compliments. Very much appreciated. Especially the one where you assumed I was a human. That means my programming is done
He's in
well.
Aussie.
Beep boop beep boop.
But yeah, you'll be able to tweak features. You'll be able to stretch wings. So they
Oh,
have
they're
like,
doing modular wing,
yeah,
like
they're
stuff.
doing modular wings, so you can stretch them, you can lengthen them, you can.
Could you not already scale stuff?
bigger. No, like dynamically, like there's a slider for it type stuff.
It's like you can add separate points to be like, hey,
Yeah.
I want like a hexagon shape.
It has been
control
years
surface.
since I've played it.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna share a screen cap of pre-alpha footage of what they've got going on right now.
I might have to
Alright.
play number 1 again for a little bit. Get
You
used
might
to
have to
it.
look at it and be like, well, I don't like this. It's not KSP, but you know
you
what
got
they're
it up?
trying to do. There is a screen cap in video stuff. That's pre-alpha footage.
Let's have a quick look.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like
I'm not a
space
fan of the
program.
UI.
You may not have seen the HUD then recently, because none of
Is that
that looks
new
like
HUD, is
KSP.
it?
Oh, does
That
it?
is, look at the overhaul,
I
man.
mean,
Look at the entire hub.
It looks different, but still very
It's
much.
in the vibe of it, which is good.
Okay. The runaway lights are gone. What's that mean?
For the actual runway.
landing strip.
What?
Before you might, if you were to take off or you were too heavy to take off, you'd like veer left and right, and there
you'd
always
hit
used to
them.
be runway lights that you just crash into and just annihilate
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh, not runaway lights. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh, and they also have it so you'll be able to set down outposts at different places, and you'll be able to make stuff at said places. So if you remember when they on console, they allowed it so the moon had a had its own kind of VAB, and you'd be able to take off from there. They're going to be able to do it so you can make stuff in different solar systems from there, and then fire it off to said areas. But you have to spend materials on it. For that, you'd have to do mining. So mining will have an actual reason now, you know, instead of just, oh yeah, I've mined, yay, what am I supposed to do with this?
I
You know?
remember there used to be a mod just for that, and it was like
Yeah.
completely revolutionary at the time.
So
Yeah.
automation exported
Food,
to
snacks,
global space
rationing, stuff like
program
that.
link.
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be weird. What I want are games to be better with mod support. Modding tools, I mean, sorry. So, I tried to do other modding recently, one of which was Euro Truck Simulator, or like the Truck Simulator franchise. God awful! How does anybody make a mod in there? The other one is
Blind luck.
Wreckfest. Oh my god. That is also like, the documentation is also not incomplete, not complete, outdated, sometimes just straight up wrong, and also hard to find. So, yeah,
Sounds like
modding
Wreckfest.
is very laissez-faire. And also beamng can be very tricky to work with. But at least I like how straightforward beamng is. Even if it is really tricky, it's very straightforward to figure things out. Except for custom keybinds and stuff like that, which are like moronic.
I had a look at the fucking documentation for them. God awful.
For who?
The custom keybinds.
Yeah,
Looks painful.
it's like 3 different coding languages.
Fair, their documentation isn't great in the first place, but even like, especially for the custom keybinds.
The problem with beamng is all of the devs are like pre.net. So they all are using like whatever language works sort of thing, as opposed to like the optimal language and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is painful.
Like, I get that they didn't like CryEngine, but it would have been better in the long run, probably, to pick something like Unity instead. Even if Unity now is like, don't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, we have a mod in the chat. Brilliant.
I think a lot of the games industry just kind of.
They're in the
That's
voice
right.
chat as well.
Bad
As
language
well.
now.
Me, Ruben, it me.
Oh, wow. So when am I getting mod?
God, there's 2 of them now.
You're doing very
Just
well, by
time
the way,
covering.
Fanny, by the looks of it. It's a little too early
Thank
to
you.
tell, but you're doing pretty well.
Seeing everyone
Yeah,
else's
you should
runs as
consider crashing.
confirmation, I should have used my old car.
I really think you should consider pushing harder,
Yeah, you
especially
should.
when there are trees
Mate,
nearby.
what do you mean push harder? I'm trying as hard as I can.
I think you should.
This is all it's got.
I haven't seen you in the trees, that means you're too slow.
Disengage your wastegate and just all the boost.
It's maximum
You can
PSI.
take it full throttle.
That was full throttle.
Flat out, no
This is
downshift.
something I wanted a BeamNG to do with
Well-
replays, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, yeah, have an instant replay buffer. That would be great in BeamNG. God, I want that so bad.
Yeah, having like several hours worth of replay footage gets really
It does.
file
It does
intensive.
suck, and it does start to.
And
it
the
does actually
slider
take up
is
a lot
so
of room.
tiny.
It is. It's so
impossible to
poorly
navigate.
implemented. It is fun though to if you ever take the time to play with replays, but it is annoying
wish
and
the-
tedious.
I wish the AI car replay sort of recording was better because it doesn't record if you do skids and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Also, I would like a keybind replay, and not a full replay. So I did a little bit of testing. If you do a replay on a vehicle that has different, so I went in and I did a replay, and then I went in and changed the friction value of the tires. The car was absolute dog shit afterwards. It was like driving on ice cubes, and then hit the replay, and it replayed exactly the same way.
It's not a great system.
Yeah, it's not a keybind input, like a keylogger sort of thing. That's what I meant. A keylogging sort of replay system
It
would be
tracks
fantastic.
what the car does, is what it.
Yeah.
It just tracks what the car does.
And I think
The
that a
AI one
keylogging
just sort
replay
of picks.
would work. I mean, so there is frame rate issues to take into consideration, which I think is a BeamNG limitation. But it would, however, allow you to weed out cheaters a little bit better.
There is also the
world
case
records.
of giving it permission to have full keylogging could be a security hazard.
It wouldn't be
Considering some
particularly
people
hard.
play. No, but there are people who have it so that you can tab out and still drive around and things like that. At
Potentially,
which point it could
I can
get
see that
security. There's a
being a little bit of an issue.
potential security in there.
But replay, you would have to activate on your own.
I don't think
Right.
BeamNG has deterministic physics.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
So, like, if you look at Trackmania, they do the kind of input logging, like you're talking about, where they can log every single input you do and time,
Yeah.
and they replay it at the same time. So then, but because the physics engine is deterministic, like, say you do an input
do you
of
mean by
like
it
turn
is-
left at 1 second, then it will do that same thing in the replay
yeah.
because it's
Yeah,
exactly
it's not,
timed.
It is
Beam isn't
CPU
100%
bound.
consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beam and but it would help you fish it out a little bit at least, because say somebody's given more horsepower, and yeah, you can easily tell the difference.
So, Mr. Philman,
Yar.
you know how earlier we were talking about V16s and all that, and you said you wanted to attempt to do it after I asked if I wanted a live stream just a little bit after?
Yeah.
So I have two ways. Obviously, if you want to introduce a new one, then all by the mean of it, it would be great. Either supercar or sports car.
You want me to start helping you out and deciding what the challenge will be?
Yeah, because we need something to go before we do it, because it will take
I
2
would
hours
love
to planning.
something like a Bentley Super Sport sort of thing. So your big sports
A
cars. that are-
sport GT luxury.
yeah, a big GT.
Okay,
Big
so
GT front engine.
I'm gonna meld what I had. I was laying rules out for like a supercar
Okay,
and a sports
cool.
car. I can meld them together. So yeah.
Phil, if you ever do Kerbal Kerbal Sports Program, my brain was going to say, stream.
Who's
and I
Jordan Ives?
really-
Me.
Oh, I've already
Yeah.
got some videos up.
4,000 hours in Kerbal.
Yes. Not that many.
When I do videos, it's either with other creators, which is what my audience want to see, or just on my own. If I was just to bring in a specialist, it would have to be for a very specific thing. Otherwise, the audience they
Rating an IRL car in KSP.
they don't like watching other
Stuff that isn't.
people that aren't creators. I've noticed. And even if they are creators, if there is a large audience disparity between the two, you'll get hate on. I get hated on when I show up in big YouTuber stuff sometimes.
Almighty, yeah.
Not so much them, because I haven't been in any of their videos, but
What, Almighty?
yeah, I haven't. I've had, but that was like a big collaboration. So
I
that's
think
a
it was
little
one
different.
vid. Yeah.
That
Yeah, I was about
was.
to say.
There's been 2 videos, but
Okay.
the tutorial I did for that they used for a engine sim, I got so much hate for that video. I would say probably a third of all comments were just saying how shit and annoying I was. I did remove a few of them for being overly offensive as well. Hello?
Hello.
Oh. Yeah, just nobody was talking there for a second. I thought maybe I'd dropped. And across the
Cross the
line.
line.
So, that was an 11:55.
Not bad.
That puts you... you know what? We're just going to order this now. Data, sort, range. 2 people are... Oh, sorry. Fanny, whoever did Fanny's thing, you haven't moved your cursor. This could be an issue.
I put it in. That's not my cursor.
Okay. Well, we'll try it anyway. Oh, good. It didn't affect it. All right. I am in 6th place. Woo! Watch You in 1st. Terabyte in 2nd. Fonny in 3rd. Juicy Spices in 4th. ALOL's You in 5th. Me in 6th. K-Cool Turbo in 7th. Cyber Racer, who did a pretty clean lap, still managed to come in 8th. And then Bagula bringing up the rear. Even though they seemed to be doing pretty well, apparently the car was just not it, bro. And did a 14-13 for last place. Last place, my English no work you do sometimes. Your car doesn't look great right now. Also, what sort of engine is in
Yeah,
that Volvo?
it's... What was it? Turbo inline 5.
Why didn't you make a Volvo red block?
Because I was lazy to change it.
Alright, fair enough.
I just decided to keep it how it was before.
You reckon you were better, Connor, at beamng and automation?
You wish he was
Practice.
better. Oh, yeah.
A lot of practice. That is the big thing. And then never being afraid to try working on the things
And
that
push
you're
yourself.
not good at. So a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm just good at this, so I'm going to focus on this. And then don't focus on the bad things, and the bad things are usually really bad. So what I found when I was doing content creation for automation is I'd be like, well, these are my weak points, so I'm going to focus on that. And my weak points ended up becoming my strong points. And now I would consider myself one of the better creators. There are creators better than me, but in terms of design and handling all that sort of stuff, I think I do pretty well. So, yeah, that's that. Thank you, everyone, for joining me in the voice chat. I'm going to mute now so I can talk to my audience.
Ba-ba-boo.
All right.
Buy a Pentagraph Gear 1000.
Now, I am going to stop and restart the stream again so I can have a separate stream VOD for people. And what I'm going to do is have just the competition against me and Rue, and that's going to be coming up next. I just slap stuff together and hope it works. Alright. So I'm going to have to now think of a way of making a thumbnail. So let's have a look. I don't know what their challenge is going to be. So maybe I won't make the thumbnail here in beamng. Maybe I'll make the thumbnail in automation instead. So I'm going to leave the beamng game, server, whatever you want to call it. And instead we're going to open up automation. We're going to have a look at maybe just making a V16 and then having a hood open vehicle and have that as the thumbnail. I'm the only one that remember Audi making the Audi Pikes Peak Quattro. Are you? Or am I the only one? Maybe, I don't know. I just slap stuff together and hope it works. Sometimes it do be like that. No, none of these are blank, so we'll start with a new one. This is a fun car to design and model, by the way. The Chaparral. Let's go with body types, coupe, and then wheelbase. We're gonna make it over that length, and then front. For the thumbnail, let's go with this. Just gonna quickly chuck something together. None of this particularly matters. The only thing that really matters is a V16 for the thumbnail. Now, this is not the project I'm going to be using, just letting you know. I might make it big as well. Oh, it doesn't fit. Front longitudinal, there we go. Oh, it still doesn't fit. Wait. It's too long. Alright, well, we're going to have to bring that size down then. That is going to be a consideration when we come around to this. Alright, the rest does not matter. Just quickly go through all of this. Oh, you know what? Actually, the intake does matter because that does show up. Yeah, there we go. That one looks good. Which one looks best? I think that one looks best. Then for the manifold, we're going to go with the cast one. Then, is there a paint slot just for the hood? There is. Nice. And transparent. Perfect. Then F10. Whilst we're waiting for this, we're going to open up Corel Photoshop. Oh, Paint Shop, sorry. Do we go for a wide angle sort of thing, or do we zoom in? What do we reckon? Watch you beat first position from the 100th running of Pikes Peak. Really? Oh, you know what? That was also, like, not done properly because of weather as well. The problem is I don't want to show this off, like this big gap here. Let's, instead, I can change firewall position. Just get rid of that annoying flashing. Body. Front firewall position. Even though this isn't quite correct, we'll just do that. I think we're also going to make the engine bigger. Maybe move it up a little bit. No, that's the wrong one. Z. There we go. Okay. Oops. What the hell? Oh, F11 changes your full screen? What the hell? I've never known that before. We're going to try to hide that intake behind there. So we'll have the tucked under the windowsill look. All right. I think that's a pretty good thumbnail there. What do you guys reckon? You guys get to see the process I go through for making thumbnails. Also, if you guys want this, it is a much cheaper alternative to Photoshop. And I get it occasionally coming up as a Humble Bundle thing, which is where I got it. I got it as a part of a different bundle and never used it until I got rid of my Adobe membership and went, nah, not paying for that anymore. And then I was like, you know what? I'll try this out. This is not great. I don't want to use the magic wand because magic wand in here sucks. That'll do it. That'll do it. I do not have the most stable hand. There we go. Selection, invert, duplicate, brightness and contrast. Brightness up, contrast down. Everything's also shifted over a little bit, but that's fine. I don't think we're going to put any more detail onto like any sort of text up here. So we're just going to leave that as this is the thing. Maybe I will put on something. Should we put on just, I think, V16? I'm not very good with thumbnails. Oops. Where's my mouse? There it is. We're also going to down that stroke width. Good. The blue will still work, I reckon. Alright, that'll do. Export a JPEG. Not in here, under... Oh, live builds. Okay. That'll be thumb 6. And done. Alright. That is the end of this part of the stream. We're going to start another stream in a minute. Give it like 5 minutes. Go get yourself a drink of water or something like that. Knock one out maybe if you're really quick. And then, that classic Filmman 86 font? Sure. I didn't know I had one. This doesn't look like Pikes. This is the end of the stream. We're going to start another stream in about 5 minutes' time. And that will be versing against Ruben. So, I'll catch you guys in a bit. We're going to do the outro, though. Do I have it over here? No, I don't. Alright. Thank you to all my channel members, and that specifically includes to Hellerman. I've also just realized I do not have all the new names up. Am I missing one? I think I'm missing a category. Oh god, I am missing names. I don't have... Oh dear. I don't have my F86 tier list here. Oh dear. That's going to have to get fixed at some point. But yes, this is the end of the video. Thank you everyone for joining. We will relaunch in about 5 minutes. Enjoy.